Andriy Mykolayovych Shevchenko is a former Ukrainian footballer and politician. He is the third highest goal scorer in Champions League history with 59 goals as of March 10, 2011, behind Filippo Inzaghi and Raúl. Shevchenko is ranked as the third top goal scorer in all European competitions with 67 goals. With a tally of 175 goals scored for Milan, Shevchenko is the second most prolific player in the history of the club, and is also the all-time second-best scorer of the Derby della Madonnina with 14 goals. In addition, he is the all-time top scorer for the Ukrainian national team with 48 goals. Shevchenko's career has been highlighted by many awards, the most prestigious of which was the Ballon d'Or in 2004. He won the UEFA Champions League in 2003 with Milan, and he has also won various league and cup titles in Ukraine, Italy, and England. He is also a UEFA Champions League runner-up in 2005 and 2008. In his illustrious international career, the striker led Ukraine as captain to the quarter-finals in their first-ever FIFA World Cup appearance in 2006. He is capable of playing centre-forward or attacking from the left wing and is effective with set-pieces and penalties. Even though mostly he was a striker, upon his return to Kiev he was used as a left winger. On July 28, 2012, Shevchenko announced that he was quitting football for politics. He was standing for election to the Ukrainian parliament in the October 2012 Ukrainian parliamentary election. But his party failed to win parliamentary representation. Early life: Shevchenko was born in the family of Praposhchik Mykolayovych Shevchenko in 1976. In 1979 his family moved to the newly built neighborhood in Kiev Ballon. In Kiev, Shevchenko went to the 216th City School and in 1986 enrolled into the football section coached by Oleh Shevchenko. Because of the accident at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, together with his sport group he was evacuated temporarily from the city. At an early age, he also was a competitive boxer in the LLWI Ukrainian Junior League, but eventually he elected to move on to football. Club career: Dynamo Kyiv. In 1986, Shevchenko failed a dribbling test for entrance to a specialist sports school in Kyiv, but happened to catch the eye of a Dynamo Kyiv scout while playing in a youth tournament, and was thus brought to the club. 4 years later, Shevchenko was on the Dynamo Kyiv under-14 team for the Ian Rush Cup. He finished as the tournament's top scorer and was awarded a pair of Rush's boots as a prize by the then Liverpool player. In 1992 Euro 93, Shevchenko was the top goal scorer for Dynamo 2 with 12 goals, and he made his first appearance in the starting 11. He made his debut on October 28, 1994 in a game against Shakhtar Donetsk. He won his second league title next season, scoring 6 goals in 20 matches, and scored a hat-trick in the first half of a 1997 Euro 98 Champions League road match against FC Barcelona, which Dynamo won for Euro-0. His 19 goals in 23 league matches and 6 goals in 10 Champions League matches were followed by 28 total goals in all competitions in 1998 Euro 99. He won the domestic league title with Dynamo in each of his 5 seasons with the club. AC Milan. In 1999, Shevchenko joined Italian club AC Milan for a then-record transfer fee of $25 a million. He made his league debut on August 28, 1999 in a 2-2 draw with Lex. Alongside 5 other players Euro Michel Platini, John Charles, Gunnar Nordal, Istvan Nias, and FAR copyright RA copyright NC Hertza Euro he managed, as a foreign player, to win the Serie A scoring title in his debut season, finishing with 24 goals in 32 matches. Shevchenko maintained his excellent form into the 2000 Euro-01 season, scoring 24 goals in 34 matches. Shevchenko also managed to score 9 goals in 14 matches in the Champions League. Milan, however, failed to get past the second group stage. Despite netting only 5 times in 24 matches, mainly due to injuries, Shevchenko became the first Ukrainian-born player to win the Champions League after Milan lifted their 6th trophy in 2002 Euro 03. he scored the winning penalty in the shootout against arch-rivals Juventus in the final, which had ended goalless after extra time. Following Milan winning the Champions League, Shevchenko flew to Kiev to put his medal by the grave of Andriy Lobanovsky, who died in 2002. He finished top goalscorer in Serie A in 2003 Euro 04 for the second time in his career, scoring 24 goals in 32 matches as Milan won the Scudetto for the first time in 5 years. He also scored the winning goal in the UEFA Super Cup victory over FC Porto, leading to Milan's second trophy of the season. In August 2004, he scored 3 goals against Lazio as Milan won the Supercoppa Italiana. Shevchenko capped off the year by being named the 2004 European Player of the Year, becoming the third Ukrainian player ever to win the award after Oleh Blokhin and Ihor Belanov. In the same year, Shevchenko was also inducted into the FIFA 100. He scored 17 goals in the 2004 Euro 05 season after missing several games with a fractured cheekbone. Shevchenko made Champions League history the following season. On November 23, 2005, he scored all 4 goals in Milan's for a Euro 0 group stage drubbing of Fenerbahce Section E, becoming only the 5th player to accomplish this feat. His company includes Marco van Basten, Simone Inzaghi, Dado Prano and Ruud van Nistelrooy, and the only one to have done it in an away game. Milan eventually lost the tournament when Shevchenko missed the crucial penalty in the final against Liverpool. In the 2005 Euro 06 season, he scored his last Milan goal in the second leg of the quarter Euro finals as they eliminated Olympique Lyonnais after a last-minute comeback in a 3-1 victory. In the semi-Euro finals, Milan lost to eventual winners FC Barcelona 1-0, a match where Shevchenko controversially had a last-minute equalizer denied by the referee. Despite this, he still ended up being the top scorer of the whole competition with 9 goals in 12 games. On February 8, 2006, he became Milan's second highest all-time goalscorer, behind Gunnar Nordal, after netting against Treviso. He finished the season as joint 4th top scorer with 19 goals in 28 games. Shevchenko ended his 7-year stint with Milan with 175 goals in 296 games. Chelsea. During the summer of 2005, there were persistent reports that Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich offered a record sum of €75.2 million and striker Hernan Crespo to Milan in exchange for Shevchenko. Milan refused the monetary offer but took Crespo on loan. Chelsea chief executive Peter Kenyon was quoted as saying, "I think Shevchenko is the type of player we would like. At the end of the day, to improve what we have got, it has to be a great player, and Shevchenko certainly comes into that class." Shevchenko cited that the persistence of Abramovich was a key factor in his move. Milan, desperate to keep the striker, offered Shevchenko a 6-year contract extension. On May 28, 2006, Shevchenko left Milan for Chelsea for a £30.8 million, topping Michael Essien's transfer fee from the previous year and also breaking the record for a player signed by an English club. He received the number 7 shirt, as Chelsea manager Jose Copyright Mourinho said that Shevchenko could continue wearing it. Shevchenko made his debut for Chelsea on August 13, 2006 in the FA Community Shield, scoring his side's goal in a 2-1 loss to Liverpool. On August 23, he scored his first Premier League goal Euro, and his 300th in top-flight and international football Euro in a 2-1 loss to Middlesbrough. He scored goals sporadically throughout the season, including equalizers against FC Porto and Valencia CF in the UEFA Champions League and another against Tottenham Hotspur to help take his side into the FA Cup semi-finals. He finished with a total of 14 from 51 games. During the campaign, he netted his 57th career goal in European competitions, leaving him second behind Gerd Marwan-Courtois on the all-time European goal-scorers list, before Filippo Inzaghi made the records his own in the 2007 Euro 08 season. Shevchenko's 2006 Euro 07 season was cut short due to injury and a hernia operation. He missed the Champions League semi-finals against Liverpool and the FA Cup final against Manchester United at the new Wembley Stadium on May 19, 2007. He did, however, start for Chelsea in the 2007 Football League Cup final victory over Arsenal, in which he hit the bar which would have given Chelsea a 3-1 lead. Shevchenko was handed his first start of the 2007-08 season against Blackburn Rovers at home to cover for the injured Didier Drogba, but the game finished goalless. His first goal of the season came 3 days later, equalising for Chelsea in a match against Rosenborg, which turned out to be Jose Mourinho's last game as manager of Chelsea. Throughout the season, Shevchenko was in and out of the starting lineup because of injuries and the appointment of Avon Grant following the departure of Mourinho. During the Christmas period, however, Shevchenko enjoyed a good run of form. He scored the first goal in Chelsea's 2-0 win over Sunderland, and he was named man of the match in Chelsea's 4-4 draw against Aston Villa at Stamford Bridge, scoring twice and assisting Alex to make the score 3-2 in Chelsea's favour. Shevchenko scored his last goal in the 2007-08 season in a 1-1 draw with Bolton Wanderers. He finished the season with 5 league goals in 17 games. Shevchenko also played a part in a pre-season match which was against his former team, Milan. Loaned to Milan, Shevchenko was not used very often in the starting lineup at Chelsea, and with the appointment of Luis Felipe Scolari, he was deemed surplus to requirements. Due to this, Milan vice president Adriano Galliani offered to take Shevchenko back to the San Siro, and Shevchenko was loaned back to his old club for the 2008-09 season. Shevchenko's second spell was considered unsuccessful, as he failed to score any league goals and only scored 2 goals in 26 appearances, starting only 9 of those games. At the end of the season, Milan confirmed that Shevchenko would be returning to Chelsea for the final year of his 4-year contract. At the end of that season, it was also announced that Milan's manager, Carlo Ancelotti, would also be leaving to join Chelsea. Shevchenko was not even on the bench for Chelsea's unregistered trademark penalty shootout victory over Manchester United at Wembley at the weekend in the season-opening Community Shield. After making a late appearance for Chelsea in their second game of the 2009-10 season, Ancelotti announced that Shevchenko would be likely to leave Chelsea before the summer transfer window closed. Despite this, Ancelotti said it had nothing to do with his decision to leave Shevchenko out of Chelsea's 2009-10 Champions League squad, but just to continue playing first-team football. Returned to Dynamo Kyiv, on August 28, 2009, Shevchenko signed a 2-year deal at his former club Dynamo Kyiv and scored a penalty goal in his first game upon returning to his former club against Metal Donetsk in Dynamo's 3-1 victory on August 31, 2009. He was mostly used as a left winger, and was named left winger in the 2009 Team of the Season. On September 16, 2009, Shevchenko played his first Champions League match after returning to Dynamo, against Rubin Kazan, in Dynamo's first game of the 2009-10 season. In October 2009, he was named the best player of the Ukrainian Premier League. On November 4, 2009, he scored a goal in the game against Internazionale, cross-city rivals of his former club Milan, in the 4th game of the Champions League season. It was the 15th goal he had scored against Inter in his career. On August 25, 2010, he scored a penalty against Ajax in the second game against two teams in qualifications level for 2010 Euro-11 UEFA Champions League. On July 28, 2012, Shevchenko announced that he was quitting football for politics. International career. Shevchenko achieved 111 caps and scored 48 goals for the Ukrainian national team, whom he represented at the 2006 FIFA World Cup and UEFA Euro 2012. He earned his first cap in 1995 and scored his first international goal in May 1996 in a friendly against Turkey. During qualification for the 1998 FIFA World Cup, Shevchenko scored 3 times as Ukraine finished second in Group G to earn a place in the playoffs. Ukraine were knocked out 3-1 on aggregate by Croatia, the team who would go on to finish third in the finals, with Shevchenko scoring Ukraine's goal in the home leg. Ukraine performed similarly impressively in UEFA Euro 2000 qualifying, again making the playoffs after finishing 1 point behind world champions France in Group 4. However, the team again failed at the playoff stage, losing to underdogs Slovenia. Overall, Shevchenko scored 4 times for Ukraine during their Euro 2000 qualifying campaign. In March 2000, Dynamo manager Valery Lobanovsky became Ukraine's coach, with the aim to qualify for the 2002 FIFA World Cup finals. Shevchenko scored 10 goals in the qualifiers, but Ukraine again failed to qualify after losing a playoff, this time against Germany. He then scored a total of 3 goals in Ukraine's Euro 2004 qualifying round, but the team failed to qualify for the playoffs, finishing below Greece and Spain in third place in Group 6. Shevchenko scored 6 goals in qualifying for the 2006 FIFA World Cup, to take his country to its first ever major tournament. He captained the team at the finals and scored in Ukraine's first ever World Cup win, a 4-0 defeat of Saudi Arabia. He then scored the winning goal from a penalty kick as Ukraine beat Tunisia 1-0 to qualify for the second round where, despite Shevchenko failing with their first kick, Ukraine knocked out Switzerland on penalties. Ukraine were then beaten 3-0 by eventual champions Italy at the quarter-final stage. After only playing 2 games for Milan in the 2008 Euro 09 season, some critics suggested Shevchenko was past his best, but he silenced his critics after scoring an equaliser in a 2010 World Cup qualifying match against England at Wembley Stadium. Ukraine, however, went on to lose the game 2-1 after his former Chelsea teammate John Terry scored from a free kick delivered by David Beckham. In a December 21, 2009 interview with UEFA, Shevchenko declared that he was keen to play in his home country at UEFA Euro 2012. After a disappointing 2010 World Cup qualifying campaign, that is my new challenge, or even dream. I will do everything to achieve that. In May 2012, Shevchenko was named in the Ukrainian squad for UEFA Euro 2012. In Ukraine's opening game, Shevchenko scored 2 headers to beat Sweden 2-1 in Group D. In Ukraine's final game, against England, Marco Divia scored a ghost goal in the second half, with Ukraine losing 1-0 to a Wayne Rooney goal. Divia's shot was hooked clear from behind the England goal line by Shevchenko's former Chelsea teammate John Terry under the eyes of the additional assistant referee standing beside the goal. The incident reopened football's goal line technology debate. However, replays also showed Artem Milovsky should have been ruled offside before Divia's shot. After this game, Shevchenko announced he would retire from international football, having been Ukraine's youngest and oldest goalscorer and record marksman with 48 goals in 111 appearances. In November 2012, Shevchenko refused to accept Football Federation of Ukraine's proposal to become head coach of the Ukrainian national team. Political career. In the late 1990s, Shevchenko and other teammates of Dynamo Kyiv publicly backed the Social Democratic Party of Ukraine. During the 2004 Ukrainian presidential election, Shevchenko publicly endorsed candidate Viktor Yanukovych. After his retirement in June 2012, Shevchenko immediately joined Ukraine a Euro forward and took second place on the party list for the October 2012 Ukrainian parliamentary election. This despite he had stated a month earlier he wanted to coach after his playing career. A Euro OE. This is the world I understand, the world I want to stay in. A Euro. In the election his party won 1.58% of the national votes in no constituencies and thus failed to win parliamentary representation. Personal life. Shevchenko is married to American model Kristen Parzik. The couple met at a Giorgio Armani after-party in 2002, and married on July 14, 2004 in a private ceremony on a golf course in Washington, D.C. They communicate with each other in Italian, though Shevchenko has previously made public his desire to learn English. After his return to Dynamo Kyiv in August 2009, the couple declared that they want their children to learn Ukrainian. The couple have 3 sons, Jordan, born on October 29, 2004, Christian, born on November 10, 2006 and Alexander, born on October 1, 2012. Shevchenko commemorated Jordan's birth by scoring against Sampdoria the following day. Milan owner and former Italian Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi is the godfather of Shevchenko's first son, Jordan. The day after Christian's birth, Shevchenko scored in a 4-0 Chelsea victory over Watford, and he and several of his teammates gathered and performed the popular Rock the Baby goal celebration as a tribute. Shevchenko is a close friend of fashion designer Giorgio Armani, and has modeled for Armani and opened 2 boutiques with him in Kyiv. With his wife, he has started an e-commerce website called icon.com, dedicated to men unregistered trademark fashion and lifestyle. In June 2005, he became an ambassador for the SOS Children's Villages charity. Shevchenko also has a foundation to support orphan children. Shevchenko, an avid golfer, participated in his first professional golf tournament, the Kharkov Superior Cup, in September 2013. Shevchenko represented the rest of the world team against England for Soccer Aid on June 8, 2014. Name: Shevchenko's first name has multiple ways of being transliterated from its original spelling in the Ukrainian Cyrillic alphabet into the Latin alphabet. Andriy is the spelling used throughout the player's official website. It has also been adopted by UEFA and FIFA and is the preferred spelling in most English publications. The Ukrainian pronunciation is ɑndრij. Career statistics: club, other tournaments include Supercoppa Italiana, Community Shield, Football League Cup and Intercontinental Cup. 5 of its 6 goals were marked with the Dynamo Kyiv and Ukrainian Cup, 12 goals not included with the Dynamo Kyiv and CIS Cup. International, as of June 19, 2012, international goals, honors. Club, Dynamo Kyiv, Ukrainian Premier League, 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, Ukrainian Cup, 1996, 1998, 1999, Ukrainian Super Cup, 2011, CIS Cup, 1996, 1997, 1998, AC Milan, Serie A, 2003 Euro 04, Coppa Italia, 2003, Supercoppa Italiana, 2004, UEFA Champions League, 2003, UEFA Super Cup, 2003, Chelsea, FA Cup, 2007, Football League Cup, 2007, Community Shield, 2009, Individual, Ukrainian. Footballer of the Year, 1997, 1999, 2000, 2001, 2004, 2005, Ukrainian Sports 1999. Commonwealth of Independent States Cup top scorer, 1997, Commonwealth of Independent States 1997 team of the competition, Ukrainian Premier League top scorer, 1998-99, Ukrainian Premier League Player of the Year, 1997, Ukrainian Cup top scorer, 1994-95, 1997-98, ESM Team of the Year, 1999-00, 2003-04, 2004-05, UEFA Champions League top scorer, 1998 Euro 99, 2005 Euro 06. UEFA Champions League Best Forward, 1998-99, UEFA Team of the Year, 2004, 2005, UEFA Super Cup Man of the Match, 2003, Serie A Foreign Footballer of the Year, 2000, Serie A Goal of the Year 2004. Serie A Top Scorer, 1999 Euro 00, 2003 Euro 04, Supercoppa Italiana All-Time Top Scorer, Best Player of Eastern Europe Euro Focus Best Magazine Trophy, 2001, Baltic and Commonwealth of Independent States Footballer of the Year, 2004, 2005, Ballon d'Or, 2004, Ballon d'Or, 3rd place 1999, 2000. 2004 FIFA World Player of the Year 3rd, Golden Foot Award 2005, FIFA Pro World 11, 2005, Ukraine all-time top scorer with 48 goals. Derby della Madonnina all-time top scorer with 14 goals. All-time Milan's top goal scorer in Champions League with 33 goals. All-time FIFA World Cup qualification European top scorer with 26 goals. FIFA World Cup qualification 2002 top scorer European with 10 goals. FIFA 100, the World Team of the Decade by Mirror Football, 2009, AC Milan Hall of Fame. UEFA Awards 100 caps. Pallone d'Argento 2003-04. LA Permale Cup Team of the Year, 2004, 2005. Top scorer in the history of football Ukrainian with 374 goals. Dynamo Kiev top goal scorer. AC Milan top goal scorer. World Soccer's 100 Greatest Players of the 20th Century, Ballon d'Or, 1998 a Euro nominated, 1999 a Euro 3rd 2000 a Euro 3rd 2001 a Euro 8th 2003 a Euro 4th 2004 a Euro 1st 2005 a Euro 6th 2006 a Euro nominated, FIFA World Player of the Year, 1999 a Euro 3rd 2000 a Euro 5th 2001 a Euro 9th 2003 a Euro 10th 2004 a Euro 3rd 2005 a Euro 6th 2006 a Euro 21st, World Soccer Award, 1999 a Euro 3rd 2000 a Euro 3rd 2001 a Euro 8th 2003 a Euro 8th 2004 a Euro 3rd, Decade a Euro 13th, References. External links, Official website, Andriy Shevchenko a Euro UEFA competition record, Andriy Shevchenko career stats at Soccerbase, Andriy Shevchenko at ffu.org.ua, Andriy Shevchenko at the Internet Movie Database.